All right, so for those that don't know who Josh Giddey is, Josh Giddey is Oklahoma City Thunder point guard. Guard? Should we just call him an off guard? Two guard? He's a two guard. 21-year-old dude. He's Australian as well. I think that that's important in the conversations because right now um he has some issues going on with a young lady. I can't say the word that I want to say. Legal age of consent is 16, 17. Because it's TOS on Twitch, right? Can't say the word that I want to say. But he has some allegations dealing with some younger women. So this Twitter profile, WST Goat, is the one that put me onto this situation. Josh Giddey from the OKC Thunder with an underage girl. First video, he is talking to her brother. This is disgusting, and this man needs to be punished. We can't let this go under the surface any longer. This needs to be seen. Girl is a junior in high school. Josh Giddey is 21.
Trent, what's up, man? It's Josh. Here with your beautiful sister. Good luck for your season. You're going to Sacramento soon for a game, so all the best of luck. We're going to come up and watch you. Take care of business.
That's kind of weird, but okay. So that's him and the girl. She is a girl.
What's up, my man? We're at the front of the club. Me and my girl. Better head back to mine. Trent. What's up, my man? We're at the front of the club. Me and my girl. Better head back to mine.
Yeah, this this some pretty damning evidence. Some totally damning evidence is going on with Josh Giddey. And I think there are a couple interesting angles to look at this from. There's another thread on Twitter that's going through some of this stuff, so I want to look at this thread. Which I didn't know. So this is from Archivist. This is the young girl right here. I think they blurred her name for, understandable reasons, but listed in my screenshot, this girl is a sophomore in high school in America. Not completely sure because I am not from there. Sophomores are 15 to 16, depending on your birthday. If I'm wrong, do correct me. Now that we've got our age out the way comes the legal part. If Giddey was in Oklahoma and the girl was supposedly 16 when this happened, this is gross, but this is legal in Oklahoma. I don't know if this is not right, but we're gonna read it. In the state of Oklahoma, the age of consent is 16 years of age. This means it is illegal for a minor who is 15 years old or younger to have sex with an adult who is 18 years or older. Now, if this was in Cali, where the school she goes to is in, then this is illegal. The consent age in California is 18. My eyesight has always been a problem, but this 100% looks like the same girl from the original SS screenshot. He has his arms around her. He clearly intoxicated, and this is very disgusting. Enclosure. By making this thread, I'm spreading awareness. Many of you will try to bring me down for attacking my own player, but guess what? Life is bigger than sports. I'm doing what I think is right. Do what you want with this information provided. So first and foremost, I don't think that it needs to be said. This is totally disgusting. Totally disgusting. I guess we would have to see the outcome of this. There has been reports from Shams. The NBA is looking into the allegations of Oklahoma City's Josh Giddey having an inappropriate relationship with a minor that have emerged via social media, the league spokesperson has said. I think what's interesting, though, is that many people are comparing this to other situations. Ja Morant pulling out his weapon is the most notable on social media, flashing it, having it out. And they could say he's a multiple time offender, but in reality, what Ja Morant was doing was legal. There's literally nothing against the law that says that you can't brandish your weapon on social media. There's absolutely nothing that says that's in the law, right? And what I also think is interesting is the way that they went about that situation. The way they went about that situation, the Ja Morant situation, was crazy because if I recall correctly, Ja Morant was sat down damn near immediately. Ja Morant was sat down immediately. And on the flip side of that, we have Josh Giddey, who played tonight. Josh Giddey was able to play tonight on November, 26th or 25th? He was able to play in an NBA game tonight. Right? And then even with the inconsistencies of Miles Bridges being able to play games in the NBA as well, he sat down for some time, but I don't even think that was necessarily a suspension. I just see a bunch of inconsistencies. I see a bunch of inconsistencies with the way the NBA, handles some of these situations. Try to give him the benefit of the doubt. Nah. I want to play this. I know it'll get flagged for YouTube, but we'll just play this. Consequences are enormous. This is where I gotta call cap. This is literally where I gotta call cap. Because he mentioned the idea of accusations in that same thing, and consequences are enormous. But Miles Bridges was out there playing as well. We have Josh Giddey out there able to play as well. There's nothing for the NBA to sit down Josh Giddey. Not the organization, which there's a conversation to have about the organization as well. There's a conversation to have about the organization as well. Right? But I know, I think I know what it is. I think I know what's going on. It's favoritism. It's all these different things. It's the backdoor stuff. What's okay, right? What's not okay. I want this Josh Giddey situation to play out. It's messed up how they make one player an example with a 25-game suspension, which I felt like was unjust as well, for brandishing a firearm on social media. Right? Yet you're saying that you're having all these counseling programs. You have all these things set in place for DV. You have all these things set in place to just counsel your players through high situations, et cetera, et cetera. However, you're letting Josh Giddey play. I don't even think that there's been an announcement on Josh Giddey. I don't even think, besides we're investigating, there hasn't been an announcement. You could even suspend Josh Giddey with pay. You could literally let Josh Giddey play. There is nothing. I mean, not let him play. You could suspend him without pay. There is nothing saying that you can't suspend him without pay. So for the simple fact that they're still letting him rock out, come on, man. Come on, man. The last thing I do want to bring up in this conversation is that they feel as if people feel as if this young girl.
I dated Josh. We don't have to talk about it.
In the group chat.
Hey guys, I dated Josh. We don't have to talk about it.
In the group chat.
And this girl is all over social media. This girl is all over social media. There was a tweet I think it was this tweet right here. Same girl. Visibly young in a club. Visibly young in a club. Now the conversation is about if he got tricked about her age or not. Shouts out to Huncho for resubbing. Almost couldn't pay rent for the sub. Appreciate you, Huncho. The conversation about if he was if she lied to get into the club, etc., etc. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. There is no such thing as being tricked. There is legitimately no such thing as being tricked. I hate the concept of somebody trying to give people grace for being tricked. Yo, I don't know the last time y'all talked to 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds. There's no way that you can't distinguish if they're 15 or 16. I'm sorry I got that stance. I'm not saying it's right that they are in these clubs. I'm not saying that, there shouldn't be conversations about that. There shouldn't be repercussions for maybe the parents. There shouldn't be repercussions or societal repercussions for them getting in there. And I see Execs Finesse. If she in the club, then he'd assume she's of age. Right. Hey, I tell you what. I'll play your lenient game. She's in the club. You assume every woman in there is of age. You have a 2-second conversation with her. Oh. You're like 15. You're legitimately 15. And let's say he did get tricked that night. Let's say he did get tricked that night. Let's say he fell for the okie doke that night. It seems as if they've been around each other for more than just that one night. So you can't tell me that there's a continual triggering. You can't tell me that there's a continual triggering. And Cardiac is right. I legitimately can tell when somebody is a couple years younger than me. I can tell when somebody's a couple years younger than me and a couple years older than me. And that's always been like that. That's always been like that. And by a couple, I mean a legitimate too. I'm 27. I can tell when somebody's 25. I can tell when somebody's pushing 30. I can tell when somebody's 29. I just feel like you can tell these things. One, it's in the hands. Look at a woman's hands. It'll tell you everything you need to know. But to me, it's in there. I don't even know how this is like a conversation. I don't know how this is a conversation. I want to see what the NBA does. Not holding my breath on it because they're disappointing. They're a disappointing organization. So I expect to be disappointed.